like an objective one. A while ago, I did a video, just a short. It is very AM this Saturday morning. We have to get up and mobilize, and my daughter's selling Girl Scout cookies. So I think we're posting up at some coffee shop with her troops, and I told them I'd go with just because you get a lot of weirdos, and sometimes just having a male presence there kind of keeps things copacetic, if you will. This is the last bench of the week, and I realized this program, looking at it, it's got at the end of each session, there's a max rep. So today the program called for 305 pounds max rep. Here's what's interesting about it. The max rep's a test. If you get 10 reps, you keep the numbers the same. If you do more, I guess you could bump the numbers up maybe. But if you don't get max reps, you drop 5 pounds, 2.5 kilograms, whatever. So the 6-week program has kind of a built-in, like a measuring tool, if you will, to keep you on track. So, if you're not hitting your targets, it allows you to adjust the program. So that's pretty cool. So for all of you newer lifters who maybe are people that are speculating what their maxes are, like say they're going off of calculators or whatever, you find that your numbers feel like they're not right for whatever reason. It's either too heavy or too light. The program has built-in adjustments, so that's kind of cool. Other than that, there's really not a whole lot to say. I'm doing bench press. But then for accessories, you have your choice. You can do like overhead press or dumbbell overhead press. I went with the kind of a snatch press. So I'm kind of killing two birds with one stone. I'm working on knee and ankle mobility, and I'm getting my shoulders in. Now these are really difficult because it's hard to get your arms in that position where you don't fall over when you're in the bottom squat position. If you don't have the mobility to do the snatch like an Olympic lifter, which I do not, I barely have it. So I was kind of teetering there, which makes kind of lifting, it's really one of those ones you have to start with pretty lightweight, almost a bar, if you will. You gotta get the form dialed in before you can even perform the lift. But if you do these, they really, really target the delts beautifully. Like my delts are on fire, and I only went up to like 80 pounds. It's just beautiful. It's a nice lightweight lift, and it has the added benefits of like stretching your body and working your core and knees and ankles. It's like all in one. What could be better? And it's just nice to do something other than just boring old overhead presses. It's like doing the same thing over and over again. It kind of turns into a grind. So as you can see, I do one set seated where I'm in the snatch position at the bottom, and I do the press behind the back. And then I do one set where I stand up and press it. Try not to push at the top. You can use your weight, or you can use the standing to create momentum to spring the weight up, but I'm going to try to keep it controlled because I'm really trying to target the delts and just like really focus. It's interesting when you do the lighter weight sets, it tends to target the muscles more directly, but it takes a lot more to get hypertrophy. The heavier you go, it recruits more muscles, more groups, like support and all that, like rear delts. You'll notice if you go past 15 pounds, your back takes over and you're no longer targeting your rear delts. So it's good to go lightweight to hit that specifically, which is like face pulls are so effective. So sometimes, doing different lifts at lighter weights and different reps targets things different, and it's good to mix stuff up. I don't know, the way I figured, I'm just a dumb meathead, and if I do a variety, everything will get hit somewhere doing something. That's sort of my mentality. Anyway, I gotta get in here, I gotta get the girls up, we gotta go sell Girl Scout cookies. I don't know, my dad's in charge of waking everyone up, but I told him I would, so I'll see you guys on the battlefield.